Have you ever sent an email to a brand and had nothing but crickets? You're not alone, but guess what? It might just be you that is standing in the way of your own success. Stick around because today we're going to dive into the top reasons why you're getting ghosted by brands and how you can turn that around to land the collaborations you deserve. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and let's get into this breakdown, shall we? Number one, patience is key, okay? Let's face it, some of you are simply too eager, too excited. You send an email and you expect a response faster than making instant noodles. Here's the truth, no one owes you an instant response, okay? A tip I have for you, give brands at least a week, 4 business days at the least to get back to you, okay? If you pressure them by sending an email too soon to ask them if they've seen the other email you sent, it will come off as nagging and it won't help your case. You'll continue getting ignored. Be patient. Some of you are not patient. You need to be patient, okay? Number 2, your email is just boring. Outright boring, okay? Let's talk about these emails. Are they boring and generic? If you're saying, I have X followers, I love your brand, let's work together, you're just blending into the sea of everyone. Monotony, it's the same. Believe me, most people are sending emails like this and they just don't excite brands, okay? A pro tip here I have for you. Aim to stand out, okay? What you're gonna do is share specific ideas on how you'd create engaging content for the brand. I'm talking mood boards. Think mood boards, creative concepts, clear goals. Like you're even telling the brand, this is going to meet this goal of yours, whether it's sales, whether it's awareness, okay? Impress them with your vision and they'll be more likely to keep the conversation going. Imagine sharing an idea with the brand manager or the influencer manager and they end up discussing it with the marketing department, okay? That kind of proposal is what you want to aim for. Most of these brands, influencer managers, I was an influencer manager for a big brand. I mean, we want to partner with people who will help us achieve our goals. Sales, awareness, introduction of a new product, like help me look good at work. So share ideas, concepts, goals that are aligned with what the brand is aiming for, okay? And if you need help crafting great attention-grabbing proposals, check out my templates in the description box. I created some templates and they will help you. They are tailored, they're good. Check the description box of this video. Number 3, timing is everything, okay? A harsh reality I have for you, sometimes it's just bad timing. You're sending emails at the wrong time. Brands have specific cycles for hiring influencers. There are brands that hire at the beginning of the year, others do it quarterly, others do it monthly, okay? It could be that you might have missed the cutoff for their next campaign, or even they might be looking for a specific influencer type that you don't fit into, okay? Maybe they want macro influencers and you're a micro or nano influencer. So this usually happens a lot, right? But back to timing. When I used to hire influencers at my 9 to 5, I used to hire mostly mid-month or end month because I needed to come up with a team before the next month. When the campaign is starting, I needed to close budgets, okay? So reaching out at the beginning of the month for the most part is a waste of time. Beginning, they have already closed. In fact, I remember their post to come at the beginning of the month and I tell them, oh, you're late. I already have the team. So anywhere between the last or second last part of the month, that is a good time because they're being pressured also by the bosses. The chief marketing officer is saying, is the team ready? So somewhere in the middle, but beginning of the month for the most part is a wrong timing, okay? Yeah, so a pro tip I have for you here, aim to reach out mid-month as that's when brands are scouting for the next campaign, mid-month and month. And remember, this is the best tip ever. Remember to regularly integrate these products into your content. It will be an easier conversation. in your pitch, and also it will help you be in their radar. They are seeing you on social media, so they have bookmarked, they've saved your videos, they are probably thinking about you. So this is one of the best ways of getting discovered by the brands. And an example I have for this is an influencer called 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗥, right? She told me that she listens to what I keep saying, and last year she was creating a lot of content around a brand called 𝗓𝗓, okay? And it's a brand she loves. She genuinely loves it and was sharing content around this product. And right now, she's been hired on the list. I mean, in the campaign, she's part of the campaign. So it is always a great strategy to integrate these products or these brands that you'd like to work with in your everyday content without even being paid. Tag them, blind tag them, pitch using this content. Next is that your profile needs work. This is why you're probably getting ghosted. Your profile just needs work. Picture this: a brand lands on your profile, but they can't envision how their product fits into your feed. They come, they are lost, they are wondering what is going on here, okay? Which is why selling your ideas is crucial. In those emails, please don't waste your opportunity. Hi, please work with me. I have 100K followers. So what? Okay? Sell ideas. It is one of the best ways of getting your pitch, picked up, okay? So a pro tip I have for you: start creating product-focused content so that brands see how their products would fit or look in your feed. And it reminds me, according to a Coca-Cola account manager for 𝗓𝗧𝗛𝗧, okay? So 𝗓𝗓𝗧𝗛 is an agency that matches content creators and brands. So there is someone who manages the Coca-Cola account. They help Coca-Cola find content creators, okay? I sat on a panel with him and he said he looks for influencers, or he hires influencers who are, his words were, brand friendly, okay? He can see how a product will look like on your feed, okay? Because you're creating a lot of product focused content. So he's not trying to guess. He can see you did a lotion here, Nivea. This is how she created this content, okay? So they can see how you create product focused content. So when they're looking, make sure that's you, right? So this is what I am insisting on, especially in this quarter. Please, it's one of the easiest ways of being discovered again, okay? Number 5, step up your content game. This one I'll say it harshly, okay? Some of you just don't have nice content. A brand is not willing to put their money behind you because your content is just not nice, okay? Let's get real also. Competition is stiff. It is crazy. There are so many creators who are vying for attention from brands, okay? People are going above and beyond because it's competitive. And now, in this case, brands can afford to be picky, which is why they're probably ghosting you. If your content doesn't stand out, it's time for a makeover, okay? And my best tip for content is having an identity. I preach this in my one-on-one sessions. You need a unique identity. An identity is just what makes you stand out. If I parade all of you here, you all do beauty content. What is different about you from the rest? Okay, it's something that makes you stand out from peers in your niche. And I want you to do this exercise. Think about the creators, the top creators in your niche, the ones who are getting brand deals. What makes them stand out? There has to be something. Is it quality of content? If I'm to talk about fashion, for example, fashion or style, if I put you against 𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗥, someone can say 𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗥 stands out because of her quality of content. So a brand knows I'm going for quality. You can all be wearing the same outfit, but 𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗧, very high quality, okay? That's her unique identity. She knows you can't beat her, okay, when it comes to that. So you need to figure out what your identity is and benchmark and emulate. Another example when it comes to identity is the food niche, for example. I'll give you 2 examples of creators in the food niche and you see how different identities look like. So 𝗓𝗓𝗧𝗓, okay, she cooks, right? And then there's roaming chef as well. Dennis Ombachi, they both cook. So cooks for her husband. That is her identity. Her and roaming chef might be cooking the same chicken recipe, same ingredients, same fireplace, same everything, but their identities are so different. So everything is cooking for my husband, cooking for my husband. That is her identity. It helped her stand out, okay? For roaming chef, on the other hand, right, it's his editing style that sets him apart. His editing is very, very fast. Nobody does it like 𝗲𝗏𝗡𝗍, okay? Very fast. And in fact, he says that he cooks for entertainment. He said it in a podcast before. He cooks for entertainment. He knows no one is following his recipe. By the time you're cutting onions, he's done. He is done. So that's his identity. And, he has a tagline which he puts at the end. He says, done or enjoy, right? So those are things that helps him stand out in the space, right? So those are their unique identities. So it's her husband, Ombachi, roaming chef. It's his editing style. So what's your unique identity? And if you're not sure, please don't worry. I offer one-on-one sessions where we can refine your identity and content strategy together. Check for a booking link in the description box because, guys, you have to stand out. It's very saturated. It's very competitive. Brands are not very many that are hiring. The ones who are giving good money, they are not very many. So how do you stand out? I can help with that. So there you have it. If you want to stop getting ghosted by brands, it's time to step up your content game, your everything game, okay? You need a strong proposal that helps a brand see how you're going to add value. It is not just about your followers. How are you going to give me ideas? What do you plan to do with my product, okay? Number 2, reach out at the right time. Beginning of the month, not likely, okay? Middle of the month, maybe towards the end, yes, great. They are looking for people around that time to start a new month, okay? You also need engaging content. You need good content, high quality, whatever. Pick a style that is going to help you stand out, okay? So that a brand can see the value of their product matches. If you're to be given a designer perfume, for example, and your feed doesn't give designer, doesn't give money vibes, so match your content also with the kind of brand you're targeting, right? Then have a unique identity, something that helps you stand out. In fact, I keep asking people, like, what would people say about you? What do people usually say at home? How do they describe you? What are those? Maybe you're very funny. Pick that. If you're a fashion content creator, stop doing it the same way as everyone. If you're funny, inject some humor in your content. Stand out, okay? All these things are going to dramatically increase your chances of getting a response this Q4. We have to get brand work this Q4, but we have to do the right things, okay? So don't forget to check the description box of this video for my templates and to book your one-on-one session if you'd like one. Let's elevate your brand collaboration game together. And for more tips on making money as a content creator, I created a video about this. It's amazing. Brand deals are not the only ways to make money. Check out this video and I'll see you on that side.